The schedule made no allowance for the heavy traffic and there were lots of complaints, Carlos Sainz among them. But once out on the gravel, Sainz set out to repeat last year's victory. But understeer and horrific front tyre wear slowed him dramatically. And this is Carlos Sainz travelling slowly. Running first on the road meant he was clearing the loose gravel and making life easier for the drivers behind him. Meeting a motorbike on SS3 and a car on SS5 made life difficult for Sainz. Fourth at the overnight halt, he condemned the organisers of this Mickey Mouse rally. Mickey Biasion said he wasn't sure what his Delta would do as it slid through the corners. The electronic centre diff made it handle very strangely and it cost him time. In fact, his day was erratic all round. Third fastest, 12th, 8th, 11th, he was all over the place through the stages. Fuel feed problems later in the day added to his burdens and he was off the pace of the leaders as they headed towards the ferry at Corinthos, and he ended leg 2 5th overall, a minute adrift of the rally leader. At its debut on the Safari last year, the Legacy impressed everyone with its speed. Now that seems to have been matched by everyone, and the Subaru is, if anything, lacking in top speed. But it handles rough ground well and has strength. Markua Lane was a top 5 runner all day long, quickest of all on the last test of the day, and completed leg 2 in 3rd place overall, just 39 seconds short of the rally leader. Francois Delacour was next through the stages and thereby hangs a tail, but his day turned sour and stayed that way. Yet to show his form on gravel, he was denied the chance. Ignition problems limited him to 5,500 RPM most of the day, then the brakes gave problems, then he had a puncture, then he had to run the last 2 stages with badly worn dampers. He was 13th after leg 2, 3 minutes away from the lead. Didier Auriol was the man who was flying on day 2, or rather travelling at what he himself said was less than 10 tenths. But running without any problems, Auriol topped the timesheets only once on SS9, though he came to the ferry with a 14-second lead over everyone else.